Hey, what's up guys? It's Online Money 24/7 and today we're going to be talking about great business ideas for 2018. So, first business idea is videography photography business. This is something that is needed nowadays with social media so much. Businesses, brands, people want that videography photography, specifically weddings. That is definitely the most profitable area that I have seen, at least within the videography and photography type niche of people that provide those services. Weddings are the cash king for that because people want pictures, videos taken of them. It is just a very popular thing to do because, you know, people want to have that nice picture, that memory for the rest of their lives, and people are ready to spend a lot of money on weddings. It is probably the number one place to make money within the videography and photography niche. If that's what you want to do, if that's a business idea that you could go down, obviously you're going to have to invest in equipment. And I show you drone footage here too, because that is ever more and more popular with event spaces. You know, they want the drone footage of the venue that they host the weddings at. So, you could provide that drone footage for the venues, which would pay you then to also do, videography and photography for their events that they host there. So it's a very profitable business that you could start, and it's not too hard to get into. It just takes the money that you need for the equipment, and then you just have to network and find venues that you could provide those services for, and then get consistent business with weddings that they host at their venue. So it's definitely a business you could start into 2018. People want that content. They want those videos. They want those photos for the memories, and people are willing to pay a lot. Whether it's the venues or the people themselves, that's where you can make a lot of money within videography, photography. So like I said, you're going to have to invest in the equipment, but other than that, not a huge investment that it takes to get this kind of business off the ground. So definitely one I would recommend starting in 2018. Number 2, an e-commerce store. This is something that is ever more popular with e-commerce, Amazon, stuff like that, blowing up all over social media. People with Instagram pages selling their own products, creating a brand. It is something that is ever more and more popular as we move more into the digital space, where people are buying less and less physical things, but more online. Still physical products, but people are buying them online instead because they don't feel like going to the store. So that is definitely a market you could take advantage of. A place where you can get the products, if you're going to be selling other types of products, is you could supply them through AliExpress. That is a Chinese manufacturer website where you can order products and sell it to a niche. If you create a brand around fishing, as you can see in this example, I have fishing jewelry. And so if you create a brand around fishing, you could sell to those people fishing type related products, whether it be jewelry or like little wristbands, stuff like that, focused around fishing, if that's what you're into. Obviously, I'd recommend creating a brand around something you're passionate in, because if you're not going to probably put in the work to actually make it happen. So an e-commerce store is definitely something you could start, and the places where you could sell your products on, whether it be physical or digital products. It's just that physical products are usually easier to sell because it's something people are used to, that tangible item. So you could sell over Etsy, Shopify, or Amazon. Those are different platforms that you can utilize. Now, Etsy within itself is similar to an eBay, where you have handcrafted items sold on there. They're very specific with making sure that the items are handcrafted. So if you're going to do that, it needs to be like little wristbands or necklaces that you make yourself. I have seen some products on there from AliExpress, but they're very particular with their items that are allowed to be sold on their website. Shopify, that's where you create your own website. And so that would work best if you had a social media platform. A lot of influencers nowadays on Instagram have their own merchandise websites that they create through Shopify, whether they're selling clothing and merch like that, or you could sell even products. It could be any type of product, not limited to clothing, but you could that's where you create your own stores through Shopify, which I actually have a lot of different Shopify type videos on this channel. If you want to check those out, if you're interested in starting an e-commerce store, I have other videos focused around that as well. And Amazon, of course, you can do fulfilled by Amazon as well, which you can actually link up with Shopify now. So you can have a Shopify store that is linked to Amazon. I have not done that personally, but that is something you could also do, is to sell your products through Amazon or just Amazon alone. That is something that you could also do with an e-commerce brand. It's not just the store where you have your own store with Shopify, but creating an e-commerce brand that you sell your own products, whether it be Etsy, your own Shopify store, or on Amazon. So that's the number 2 business idea for 2018. More and more people are buying things online. Jump into the hype. It's definitely worth it. You can make a lot of money. Moving into number 3 is social media management. So local businesses, a lot of them are run by older people who don't understand the Facebooks, Instagrams, the social media platforms. And what you could do is offer management for them for those platforms. So, you could take a couple of photos for them, teach them how to post, or you just manage it yourself, because a lot of times they don't want to have to learn about it. You could probably show them a couple things like, oh, this is how you take a picture to post it. You set up the accounts for them, and you answer questions that people have that are sent on the Facebook page. But a lot of local businesses don't understand how to create a Facebook page that works, that takes people to their website. If they have a website, that's something you could also offer, is a website creation, if you understand how to do that. But social media is even easier for people, at least within the younger generation that's probably watching this video. You understand Facebook, you already understand Instagram. You could do an Instagram page or a Facebook page, probably both, for a business that doesn't understand posting, hashtags, locations, all those kind of things that are important to advertise nowadays with consumers and get people sharing your posts. You could manage that for them. You could manage their social media pages, and you could charge, hundreds of dollars a month, up to $1,000 a month, depending on how many sales they even get through that. But a lot, even just the sales alone aren't completely trackable. Like, businesses would pay a lot of money per month to have these things managed so that they have a nice brand image on the internet. So when people go to search for them, like, hey, what is this restaurant? What's this store? They find their Instagram page, their Facebook page, and they're like, oh, this looks good, I want to go there. So businesses will pay a lot of money for that if you can sell to them effectively the pros. And a lot of them already know the pros of having a nice social media established. It's just they don't understand how to do it. So, and you could offer that to them, because everyone nowadays, at least within the younger generation, understands how to make Facebook and Instagram. And if you don't, Google how to do creating, or how to create business pages for companies, because it's definitely a business you could get into and have them paying you month by month for your services. So that's definitely something I recommend starting into 2018. Social media is huge. Definitely could take advantage of that opportunity. So guys, those are the 3 business ideas for today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I have a whole lot of other entrepreneurship, stock market investing, e-commerce related videos on this channel, so be sure to subscribe to get notified for future uploads. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have any thoughts, questions, concerns. Anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. So I will see you in the next one. Peace out.